Need more cash? How to start a side hustle. Prices are soaring on everything from housing to groceries. That has left nearly two-thirds of all Americans living paycheck to paycheck, according to a new report from Lending Club. As a result, 44% of Americans have picked up a side hustle in the past few years. That's up 13% from 2020, according to a separate survey by LendingTree. If you're considering taking on a side hustle, it's important to ask yourself a few key questions. What do I want to do? What is my goal with a side hustle? How much time will it take? Do I have that time to commit? How will this affect my work-life balance? How long do I plan to do it? A few hours a week can add up to a few $100s a month. If you ask yourself those questions and conclude that you need, and have time to make, a little extra income, think of things you can and would like to do. They are paying teenage babysitters $30 an hour, Susie Orman noted during a CNBC Twitter Space conversation. You can put up your own listing on local Facebook groups, publications or other social media platforms. 10 in-demand side hustles you can do from home. There are also side hustles you can do right from home, and some can pay well. Here are a few from job listing site FlexJobs, with salary estimates from PayScale. Writer, $29 per hour project manager, $37 per hour interpreter, $21 per hour editor, $27 per hour graphic designer, $24 per hour virtual assistant, $17 per hour. Consider the tax and legal implications. If you do launch a side hustle, make sure you understand any tax and legal implications. A side hustle can quickly turn from a source of extra money to a source of extra costs and headaches if you don't pay attention to these things. Consider your work-life balance. At the end of the day, any amount of time you devote to a side hustle cuts into your work-life balance. What are you going to have to put into it to get a return, and does that make sense for you from a financial standpoint? Choose whatever is the most time-efficient and energy and spirit-efficient way of earning more, she said. Consider a money check-in. Maybe the best answer for you isn't launching a side hustle but taking another look at your financial picture. Refresh your budget. Go over your expenses and figure out where you can cut costs. Purge any subscriptions or services you pay for on a monthly basis but aren't using. Get a grip on your debt. Consolidate credit card and other debt wherever possible. Consider transferring to a card with a 0% or low annual percentage rate. Then set a plan for paying it off. Set up a monthly automatic transfer to your savings account if you haven't already. Check your rate, transfer it to a high-yield savings account if it pays more than your current rate. Cut out the spending temptations. Turn off sales notifications for in-store apps, unsubscribe from retail newsletters, and don't walk into a store to browse. It's Financial Literacy Month, which isn't usually a celebrated holiday for most people, but it's a good reminder to do a money check-in. Know your numbers, understand what you earn, what you spend, and where the gaps are.